So this is a revision class on how to use the format method. As we all know, we have different built-in Python methods or function rather. So we're talking about method, format method. Instead of you trying to convert from one data type to another, the format method will help you. Let's take for instance now. Let's say I actually wanted to do one or two things like this. Let me take for instance age here. See, I have an age variable assigned to maybe 15. Then I actually using the print method now. I wanted to print the age with a message. Maybe I am no, if I want to do this age years old. Now if you wanted to do this here, for this to print, you needed to concatenate, abi?
Yes.
But while working with the format method, we won't need to concatenate. Do you know that?
I am. Sorry. I am.
Yeah. Yes. And this. And let me just use this. I am. Say we have I am like this. So what we needed to do is to like use the str function. And then run it. String is still there. So let's run it now. You see now, it prints the age along with the message. Can you see it now? You already knew how to concatenate now with the plus operator, abi? You can use comma, we can use plus, but we are making use of the plus operator now. So and we actually casted it using the str function. You all know the meaning of casting now in programming, which is Python rather, to convert from one data type to other. So that was what we did here. Hope you know how this thing works now. So let's move on now. So to use the format method, so let's assume I have an age, that same variable name age, assigned to a value which is 15, then with the print function.
Can't we do that in that share cell again?
You can do it there.
So that
yes, you can do it there. So if you notice, while using the format method, inside your quotation, if you notice, inside the Python function now, the parentheses, I added a quotation which is double.
Yes.
It was inside that quotation I added a curly braces, which is this. The format method works with this, the curly braces. So I said I wanted to print a message along with the I am, which is I am now. I am. Like the same way we wrote it here. I am. Yes. Good. Do you see the difference now? Here, the initial way was we tried to cast, abi?
Yes.
We concatenated here, and we added the str function just to cast it. But here, all you needed is just this, the curly braces, and then you invoke the format method, which is dot. That's after the quotation. Dot format.
Like a joint and
Exactly. It was like all the previous methods that we've been using. Dot format. Then the format, you all know that every method has its own parentheses. So dot format, then its parentheses. So that's where you now put the parameter, what you want this to take. This curly braces to take, which is our age.
Okay.
is the one that will be here.
Okay, with parentheses.
Yes.
Age.
So if I run it now, you see it prints automatically without you needing to put a space like we did earlier.
It's simple.
It's stress-free, right?
Format.
Without you needing to like cast and then make or concatenate to one or two data types together.
You have concatenation or
So format method to make it stress-free.
conversion.
I actually just declared a name variable assigned to a string now. So I actually wanted to use that two parameters, these two variable names inside my print function.
It will be two.
Yes, you can declare multiple things there. You can declare more than one parameters inside it using the format method. So I actually wanted to use the name here. If you notice, I changed the message. So where I actually wanted the name to show, I added the curly braces. So from there now, you see that there is no name here.
Sorry, mine is this.
My name, you get it now, is Temitope. We all know that that's what we wanted to be here.
Yes.
So what we needed to do now, since we already have our age, I will follow now.
Sorry, let me so that one will be able to.
It's this way. This is what it did.
Method we that you okay. My name is.
Do you notice this when the age was at the front and the name was at the back? Did you notice anything?
When the name is at the front,
Yes.
and the age is at the back.
Because
the arrangement of the statement of the sentence,
yes,
the name comes first, and that is why it has to be here. So if we don't put this one to be here, the sentence will not correct, but it will impute what we want to impute.
exactly. So, but we can also do that too.
Okay.
We can also do it that way by just assigning. We need to do it this way. All we needed to do is just we include it that this we want name to be here. Let me duplicate this. Let me not use this. Comma name. I will follow now. So let's assume I have this now. So if you are to do it that way, we wanted it to be the other way around. I want the age to be this
First
way.
one.
And we actually wanted it to print a correct message, as we actually wanted it
Without arranging it
that way, exactly. So we just needed to use the assignment operator, which is this, to age this way. It's your comma, then name.
Assign age is equal to age.
Yes. Then name.
Name is equal to name.
Then it won't end there. We now bring your name inside that curly braces. You put name, what you actually wanted it to be there. Then age. That's all. You can use either of the two. I'm just telling you that you can actually change those parameters.
Yeah, again, Temitope.
So if I run it now,
Sorry, I bring name singular. This will be name, and this will be age.
did you see the output now? It was the same exactly.
Any of this will
Same as this previous one here. Here.
make a comment.
You know, here we started with name first, and the second one was age. That was the way we actually wanted it to print out. But let's assume we have multiple. We wanted to input multiple parameters. Maybe we want to have a name, age, class, and you do not have time in like trying to put it in order. So all we can just do is to just put it inside, include it inside the curly braces. Is it now? So let's assume I want my age. This age, my age here that I have here, 15. I want to change it. I don't know if you get my point. I want to change this age. So I want the age now to be the length of my name. So that will be that's where you use the length method. We all know how the length method works now. It will iterate through each character in a string. So I will apply it on the name because that's what I actually wanted it to do. Abi mo fẹ́ kó change age yẹn fún mi. So I want my age to be the length of the age of the name, which is the name. So this length method will get the length of this name, and I want to multiply it times 2. The length of the name times 2 now. So if I run it now, you see, what does it tell me? What's the new age now?
That will be 14.
With what I have here. What's the length? What's the length of the Temitope now? Let's do it. This is the length function now, Abi. This is the length method. Abi?
Yes.
Put Temitope there. Temitope like this, which is a string. Temitope. Abi? So now put the print function now. And I run it. What does it tell me? It tells me that the character inside this string is what? 8. Abi? So that's what this does. What we actually did here, it multiplied that 8 that it iterates through here. It iterates through each character in the string. It calculates it to be 8 and it will multiply it times 2. I'm telling it to multiply it the length of by 2. That's why I got this 16. I'm saying with this assignment operator, I already assigned it to it. No more printing this initial 15 with the declared for age. It overwrites it.
Using the Temitope and the operator given to it here. 2 multiplied by 2.
That's why I use the length function here, the length method of function rather. So it iterates through each character in the string, which is 8. You all know that. Then which is this, Abi? Times 2. Let's assume the length of this age is let's say I reduce it now
to 4.
So what would my age be?
It will give us
8. So let me run it now. See, it tells me.
Now let us come to shell 12 now.
Okay.
Now we want to put multiply by 2 now. What do we do? Because it has no remainder. But let's say 9 divided by 2 now. It will be with a remainder.
Yes. So it tells you 1. That's a remainder of 1. Because 2 can go in 8 4 times.
Yes. But can we do this? If we do this in this cell, it will give us error.
Which cell?